We all can say the kaf. It's very easy. It's harder to say this one. But now I've given you the anatomy, and we're going to do the practices. All what you need to do is to say the qaf, which is the problem letter, is to push the kaf backward. And you're going to start with a qaf, and then qaf, and qaf, and it's going to rub sometime here, it's going to come like a kha, and whatever. But inshallah, with practice, we can eventually push this back until to get to the qaf. So these letters come out all the way from the back. Qaf and kaf. Or actually I should say, let's do it correctly. It is qaf and then kaf. Right? Okay. The next letters we talk about are letters from the middle of the mouth. And there are 3 letters that comes out from the middle of the mouth. Al, Jim. The Jim is the same thing. It's gonna come out, and it's gonna, the middle of the mouth is gonna come up and push against the roof of your mouth. Look at this. Look at this picture. What do you see here? Blockage. Right? You see blockage. Does that mean? What's gonna that mean? Since I have a blockage right here, and I have this letter in here, what does that mean? What did I say these letters? What happens in these letters?
Abrupt stop.
Abrupt stop. Right? So, does that mean I can say aj? Right? That's not right. Can't say aj. 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 That's not it. What do you have to say? Aj. Aj. The first part of it, it almost sounds like a D, as if I'm saying this. As if I'm saying aj. Alright? But Jim is a letter of qalqala, which means we're going to add a little movement to it as well. So we're going to do this. Okay, again, aj, oj, or age. And I'm going to put a little half movement, on top of it. Aj, j, aj, j, right? The point is that you have to stop. The voice must stop. You have to complete stoppage. Then you do a little tug, as if you're fishing. You just do a little tiny pull. Aj, j, aqqa, akka. Huh? No. Watch out, don't do this here. This is not a qalqala letter. And this is problem. You hear a lot of people who do this. Akba. Akba. No. Akba. Have to full stoppage, no qalqala. You have to watch this. Don't do the qalqala in here. You be careful and don't do qalqala here. Qalqala here, qalqala here. Qalqala is again, it's echoing. Aj, aqqa, ab. We'll get to this inshallah later. But the idea is these 2 gets it, this one does not, and this is a common mistake people do. So be careful not to do this mistake. Okay, so now we go to the next one, which is a relative of the Jim. And let's draw the tongue again. And now the tongue is going to come up like that. And it's going to come close and come back again. Now, no blockage. It's close by. There's a little space in here, but there's no blockage. And thus you say, ash. I can sit here until tomorrow, right? Well, no, I can't. But the idea is it doesn't stop. It's not abruptly stopped. Okay? It continues. And not only that, feel as you say the sheen. Your voice and your breath, not your voice, your breath is coming over your tongue. runs over your entire tongue. Ash. It covers the sides of your tongue. It comes out from all of ash. This is a specific character to the sheen. It's called tafashi. It goes through. All right. This is something specific to sheen, and that's easy. Ash. Ish. Ush. All right. Ash. Ish. Ush. All right. The last one is the ya. And the ya, all right. The ya is also the same thing, but the ya, ay, oi, e, okay? And ya, unlike the sheen, where the breath goes over your tongue and it runs directed through your teeth. You see, you force the air in sheen to come through your teeth. That's why some people who might actually be missing their front teeth, they cannot say sheen correctly, right? Because they don't have the air. You see, what you're doing is you're forcing the air to come through this passage here. How does a whistle work? Right? How does a whistle work? If you look at a whistle, right, it's a cylinder that has a hole specifically in one spot, and it has the air reflected in one spot, and when I blow it, it comes in, it circulates through, and comes out making the whistling sound. Well, you are almost doing the same thing. You are pushing the air through certain parts of your teeth, and you say ash. Take your front teeth, and you're probably not going to be able to say ash. Alright? Yeah, you're not pushing that through your teeth. Your tongue in the front, if I were to look at the tongue front-wise, it actually flattens. And the air escapes through this way. And you say ay. Okay? That, inshallah, should not be a problem. I know everybody can say yeah, and why? Because it's in English. Yes, yeah, right? Alright. So this, Qaf, Kaf, Jim, Sheen, and yeah.
Question.
Sure.
Ya is also guttural letter too.
Is it a gut letter? Good question. Is ya a gut letter? What do you guys, what do you think?
Yes.
How many say yes? How many say no? I go with the people who say no, it's not a gut letter. Only if I say ya, then it says yeah, gut letter. Or if I say ye, I am only making it a gut letter if I add an extension, and then the extension becomes the gut letter. But if I say fi, then it is a gut letter. But I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about ya, ay, oi, ay, bait. Right? How do you say bait? Is ya coming from your gut when you say bait? No. But when I say fi, it is coming from my gut. Right? In this case, yes, so ya can be a gut letter, but as a mad. Right?
So when you pronounce it like tu haraka, then it becomes a gut.
If it comes, the letters of mad specifically is this: either ya, waw, or alif, shart, clause though. The letter before it has to have the same movement. What must this become a letter of mad? If the same letter, the letter preceding it has the same movement. Letter preceding it has the same movement. Letter preceding it has the same movement. We'll talk about this later also, because this is actually something else about al-fa, about al-waw and ya specifically that we have to talk about inshallah later. Okay. Now, let's move